which using many of his iconic hits looks at the complexities and brilliance of our father's process.
Michael Jackson's kids, Prince, Paris, and Biggie, aren't kids anymore. The three have transitioned into young adulthood, and while they were under intense media attention during their early years, it seems like we barely hear anything about them anymore, and you'll never believe what they've been up to. Prince, the oldest of the three junior Jacksons, is 25 years old. Prince graduated from Loyola Marymount University in 2019 with a degree in business administration, and while at Loyola Marymount, he took a huge step. Prince found a student service organization with his friend John Muto. They named the organization Heal Los Angeles. They were apparently inspired by Prince's father's charitable efforts during his lifetime. The mission of the organization was to end homelessness, child harm, and hunger in Los Angeles. The organization ran the Peanut Butter Project, which handed out thousands of sandwiches and hygiene products over the course of more than 10 givebacks. During Prince's time at Loyola Marymount, Heal Los Angeles also partnered with the organization A Sense of Home to provide furniture for folks that had aged out of the foster care system. And on top of all that, Heal Los Angeles also hosted 3 Christmas celebrations. The organization raised over $150,000 over the course of 5 semesters. So Prince truly made a difference in his time as an undergraduate, and he didn't stop once he graduated. After he left Loyola Marymount, Prince and John made Heal Los Angeles an official nonprofit organization. Once Heal Los Angeles was given its new status, they upgraded their mission to focus on education and healthy living for inner city children and their family. Incredibly, the organization is still running to this day and has started multiple educational programs for the youth of Los Angeles. Prince says that he believes his father would be proud of him for his work with Heal Los Angeles, and I have to agree. I feel like any father would be proud of their son for starting a program dedicated to doing good for the youth. If only Michael were around to see the work Prince has done. But an awesome nonprofit isn't the only thing that Prince took from his time at Loyola Marymount into his postgraduate life. It turns out that he is still dating his college girlfriend Molly Sherman. Prince says that Molly balances him out. He describes himself as more aggressive while she is apparently much softer. He says that the two encourage each other to see the world through different lenses, which he says keeps them well-rounded. Prince is also an avid motorcycle fan. He has a YouTube page dedicated to his rides across California, and while he says that he didn't get his father's talents for singing or dancing, Prince is still making moves in the music industry. Prince says that ever since he was a kid, he's always wanted to get into video production and directing, and he has successfully done so. He produced the music video for Omar Body 2016 song Automatic. It sounds like Prince is making quite the life for himself. Paris, the second oldest of the Jackson kids, is also living a full life. Paris is 24 now, and you'll never believe what she's up to. Paris has actually followed in her father's footsteps and is now making music of her own. She first released music as one half of the duo The Soundflowers. Her bandmate was her then boyfriend Gabriel Glenn. The Soundflowers released a self-titled EP in 2020, and you won't believe it. Remember how Prince got into music video production? Well, he actually produced and co-directed the music video for the first song off the Soundflowers EP. The song is named Your Look, and the proceeds from merchandise sales for the Soundflowers EP were actually donated to Black Women Lead, Black Voters Matter Fund, and Beam. Paris also released a solo project in 2020, a full-length album titled Wilted, and most recently, Paris released a solo EP in 2022 titled The Lost EP. We all know Paris's father Michael as the king of pop, so you might expect Paris's music to be pop like her father's, but it seems that she decided to go a slightly different path. Both the Soundflowers and Paris's solo work are surprisingly of the folk indie genre. It really seems that Paris has found her own style, but Paris is more than just a musician. She's also an actress. She made a number of appearances in television shows and movies over the years. She made her acting debut in 2017 as the character Rachel Wallace on Star, a musical drama. Her other TV roles were as Becky on Scream, Resurrection, and as Maya on American Horror Stories. And she also starred in the movie Gringo, The Space Between, and The Habit. As if making music and acting didn't make her well-rounded enough, Paris has also tried her hand at modeling. Paris signed a contract with IMG Models in 2017. She has modeled in campaigns for Calvin Klein and Chanel, and she is currently the face of KVD Beauty. She is helping launch KVD Beauty's new tattoo pencil gel liner, and says that she was drawn to KVD Beauty because of their commitment to artistry and self-expression, and because they are 100% vegan and cruelty-free. So Paris has been professionally successful in a number of different industries. But you're probably wondering what Paris has been up to in her personal life. Well, Paris has actually been very open about her lifelong struggle with her mental health. In 2019, TMZ posted an article reporting that Paris had once again attempted to take her own life. Paris forcefully denied the report, taking to Twitter to call TMZ liars. While the TMZ report may may not have been true, Paris did check herself into a treatment facility that same year to work on her physical and emotional health, but she emphasized that it wasn't due to any emotional meltdown. She was simply looking to realign herself after a busy year. She posted on Twitter that she was the happiest and healthiest she'd been in a long time, and more interestingly, she said in an interview with Willow Smith that her mental health has improved since her childhood history of battles with depression. She says that music, affirmations, and therapy have helped her to cope, and I'm genuinely very happy to hear that she's doing better. Paris has also been very open about her orientation. She says that she is attracted to both men and women, but that she doesn't like to be labeled as bisexual because she has dated more than just men and women. She also says that there has been some difficulty with discussing her orientation with her family. Apparently, the family is very religious and this topic is very taboo. She says that her brothers have been supportive though, and as for whether she lets the rest of her family get to her, she says that she isn't worried about what other people think of her. It seems Paris is doing well overall. So let's talk about Biggie. Biggie is 20 years old now, and you probably know Biggie by his childhood nickname Blanket. He changed his name in 2015 after enduring years of bullying over the name Blanket. Biggie keeps a really low profile. He likes to stay out of the public eye as much as possible. What I do know is that he has reportedly taken up martial art, and he also enjoys playing video games. He actually gave a rare interview in 2021 calling on world leaders to focus on addressing climate change, but not much more is known about Biggie's current life. All three Jackson kids were actually spotted together twice recently. The first time was at a Halloween party hosted by Prince. Prince and his girlfriend Molly dressed up as Mario and Princess Peach. Paris dressed as a Black Rider from The Lord of Rings, while Biggie seemed to go costumeless, rocking a black hoodie and a black hat. The party raised funds for Prince's nonprofit Heal Los Angeles. Their second appearance as a trio was a December ski trip in Lake Tahoe. Prince says that the three Jackson kids are very close, and he says that he truly cherishes any time he gets to spend with his siblings. Sounds like the Jackson kids are doing all right for themselves as they enter adulthood. And now, I want to know what you guys think. Did you know what the siblings have been up to in recent years? Are you hoping to see anything in particular from them in 2023? Let me know in the comments below.